We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And off we go from Seattle. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hop 70, hop 7 Tigers, 7 Buffalo 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Trap 60. Warriors 70, 19 type, 19 type, 79 Broncos.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. It's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Cup 19, 60 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
A good-looking return set up here. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10,
right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get set, get set.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Able to fight for about 4 yards there at the 13. 2nd down and 6 now. Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Purdy. That is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from 135 all the way over to the other, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, Crash. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jimba. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 49ers 14-yard line.
Smith up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the
9. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Another Seahawks. First down. First and goal.
Smith trying to run for it. And he stopped immediately there. that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Check, 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 check.
They'll look to throw here. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more air on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Check smash, check smash.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Jason Myers on for the field goal of 26 yards.
Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Tigers take over a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
It's a game of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now they'll shift things around. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Brings up 2nd and
4. Here now, 2nd and 4.
65. Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Back to throw here. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Seahawks at 7 and 4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Get up. Press all 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run with Smith. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
70 Timberwolves.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
15-yard line.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This 2nd and 4. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at it 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one complete to Smith. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup. Second and 4 at the Niners' 25-yard line.
Give to Smith out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
70 Rangers, Viking 18. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now they'll change things up.
60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup Buffalo 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and add their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. Inaudible here to get a new look. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Let's see, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18, Bronco 80, Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Timberwolves, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Mustang 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. But now an audible here into something else.
First down, 49ers.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the 49ers are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
They got a completion there, but that's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards, we're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
6 Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Here's 2nd and 8. This is Smith with the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Mustang 19, Dragon 60.
Smith going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Ready?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now stands at 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now Purdy. And that's caught inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Purdy sets up to throw again. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 29 yards. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
70. Mustang 19.
2nd and 6. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Back to throw, Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 13 yards out. And the 49ers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Seahawks 27. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Okay,
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
7-5, 19 touch, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw. Pass caught, Arroyo right side. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 47. Inside handoff, Smith. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down. It's a quarterback sneak. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. There's a give to Smith. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you.
79 Broncos. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
This is first and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Man, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
A handoff to Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.